Hello Leo. It is my intention to share with you today the reading that is going to provide you with a map for the following 15 days of February from the 1st to the 15th. My intention originally is this to be the past, which goes from the 1st to the 5th, this to the present, which also means from the 6th to the 10th, and the 11th to the 15th, which is the future. That's the intention, but the moment you watch this video is probably the best moment to apply whatever message I can give you right now. Anyway, let's move on to your reading. With that said, thank you for giving me an answer that transcends any kind of language barriers, because it is my honest intention to help you out, Leo. And if I have the chance to do so, then why not? So please allow this to be the message that helps you make better decisions in the future. Anyway, let's move on to your reading. We are going right to the past, and we have in your stage the Four of Wands and Justice reversed. This instantly tells me that even though you felt that your past was very good and you were in a very cheerful stage, you were celebrating a lot, I think something has been done to you, or you have lived some experience that was that didn't really feel very great. It wasn't properly addressed. It didn't have a very good ending. So this is gonna be like the main theme in your reading, which is like you're celebrating despite some things that are hurting you. Now, the reason why you're celebrating is because these are your actions and the way people see you. King of Swords. This means that even though there was problems in the past that were not really well addressed, you wanted to celebrate because you wanted to keep your mind clear and you wanted to keep focused. You didn't want to let the pain bring you down, so you were acting in the most patient and clear way possible, and objective as well. This king is very objective, so he may be having rough times, but he's gonna keep moving forward, and this was your goal, to act in such a way as to let the pain go as quickly as possible, even if it wasn't very well addressed. I repeat that because it's gonna be important later. When we go to your inner world, your thoughts, the way you are experiencing life, your perspective, you have the High Priestess reversed. Now, this means this is in agreement with Justice reversed. I feel that in your past you lived an experience that wasn't really well addressed, that was poorly managed. Justice reversed means that there was no truth in the ending, that there was a lie, disloyalty, something wrong with it, with the process. Now, this thing, I think that it could have potentially hurt you, but you didn't let it because you wanted to keep the momentum going. So you started celebrating and cheering to keep a clear mind. But the thing is, this was an opportunity for you to listen to your own heart, and you didn't give it a chance. High Priestess Reverse talks about the need of you to get in touch with yourself again, and you didn't do so because I feel that you didn't want to think about this that hard because you felt it was too painful, and you thought that, well, there's no way of solving it, so instead of solving it, let's just celebrate and whatever, let's just leave this pain behind. But by leaving the pain behind, you missed a chance to see something clearly within yourself. When we go to the present, we have the Four of Swords, which means that this is a moment of rest. You're trying to keep still, you're trying to reach mental balance, and you're reaching it. You do have some mental balance because that was your efforts before. So right now it is a moment of stillness, of being quiet, of being peaceful. And the way you are acting is a way that you want to leave the pain behind. So you are acting in a way, and people see it, that you are trying to overcome or to heal yourself, which is a great thing. Because when we go to the way you are thinking, you have the Nine of Cups reverse, which means that you're not feeling emotionally satisfied. You do have some things around you, you do have some situations where it's kind of pleasing to you, but I don't feel they are giving you what you need, so you're feeling even more empty than before. You're trying to fight this, you're trying to overcome it, but you can't help feeling like this. And this is a present, so this is the moment you're watching this video. And I would like you to tell me in the comments, how is this applying to you so far? Because I want to understand. But if this is resonating with you right now, and I truly hope it does, if it doesn't, you're free to ignore it and find someone else that is more aligned to your experience. if you do resonate, then the moment you're living right now, you are going through a moment of stillness because you're feeling pain inside. You're feeling a void, an emptiness that you don't know how to fill, even if you're trying as hard as you can to overcome it. Let's go to the future, Leo. In the future, you have the Ten of Swords in your stage, which means that a mental perspective is required to change. So there's going to be an ending. It is the end of a cycle, and it's basically you're saying, yeah, even though this is feels really bad, even though there's darkness today, I should change my perspective because the future might be different. Even though there's darkness right now, the future tomorrow is a new day, and there may yet be things coming to my life. So I should be not ready for them, but you cannot be thinking the way you are thinking right now. So there has to be a change in perspective, and it's gonna be not a major one. It's not gonna be a huge change of paradigm, because that would be like Death or Tower, which is a major arcana. But still, it is like a huge deal for you to change the way you're looking at things. In that stage of change, you're gonna start acting towards your goals again, which is in agreement with the last reading of Leo, which was basically you were going after your ambitions after having some differences with certain people. So this is you coming back to that decision of, yes, I'm gonna go after the things I want, because not only do I want to for myself, I also want to have things to share with other people. So I'm going after this. And this is a very good thing. It fits quite perfectly with the Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. However, I don't think you're gonna see an opportunity opening up. I think you're gonna be feeling rather stuck. And the reason for that is this theme we have here. And we wanna see a little bit, we wanna understand even more now. Basis of your energy is the Three of Cups, and underneath the Three of Cups we have the Four of Pentacles. Now the Three of Cups means that you are celebrating with people, which is a great thing. You're celebrating. This is in agreement with the Four of Wands here. You're basically trying to share with your friends. You're trying to create emotional moments and having fun, just being there, having a blast. But below the Three of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles reversed talks about loss, talks about not having financial security, not having a structure when it comes to material possessions and earnings and stuff like that. But mainly about loss. Now, what does this combination of cards tells me? When we combine all of them, as I said, the Three of Cups resonates with the Four of Wands, which means celebration. But the thing is, these two cards, just as they resonate, you have this, which resonates with Justice reversed, and the High Priestess. How does this apply to you? So what I said in the Spanish version of this video, and I'm going to repeat here, is that you have to be very careful when it comes to celebrating. Now, what I've said in my personal readings recently is that you are coming to this earth mainly for two reasons. First, to celebrate, because this is an experience, and supposedly reality is built out of love, not the couple love we are used to, but another kind of love which is more holistic. But the thing is, the first reason we come here is to celebrate this experience. So it's a good thing, it is a really good thing that you're celebrating, in spite of the circumstances. But the thing is, the second reason why we're here is so we can learn and evolve and grow into better persons, into more secure, more confident, more stable, more mature persons, more mature versions of ourselves. And in order to reach that growth, in order to comprehend certain things about ourselves, we have to go through processes which allows us to look within ourselves, which is what you didn't do before. The reason why you didn't do this, I presume, was because it was hurting really bad. It wasn't a really nice experience. It was actually rather bad. It wasn't fair. It wasn't really called for, but it still happened. And you felt hurt, and your decision was to celebrate because you didn't want the pain to obscure your sight. Thing is, pain is not only here to mess you up. Pain is actually a teacher. If you feel pain, it's because there's something you haven't understand. There's something you still need to understand. And I don't mean that in an arrogant way. It's just that When we suffer, it's mostly because we become attached to something. Now, justice also talks about lessons in a lesser degree, but the thing is, when it comes to justice, justice is cause and effect. It is truth, and truth is a lesson in itself. So there was a lesson in the past, but you chose not to face it. Instead of facing it, you want to celebrate. And this is the point I want to make. There's balance in everything in life. Even when it comes to celebration, you cannot celebrate when there's something to be learned. There's no context. The only way for you to grow is if you take a closer look at the way you're feeling and understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Because if you don't do that, then you are left in a place where you're feeling empty and you don't even know why. Because you still have everything and you're trying your hardest to do something with yourself, but you're still gonna feel stuck because it's not the external you had to handle. It is not this area you're doing very well. It is your inner world. You're not paying attention to what you're feeling inside. And that's a lesson you didn't learn. And you will have to, because it is required of you to go through this gauntlet, to go through this period of insight and realizations about yourself and about the way you see life, which has to change. Those ways you look at life have to change. And that's the lesson you haven't paid attention in the past, but you will in the future. The advice I'm going to give you is consider the things you're doing right now with your life, especially the things you're doing to celebrate and to have a good time, because celebration is okay as long as it is not a form of escapism. Don't use celebration to escape pain. Use celebration because you want to enjoy life. If there's something hurting you inside, it's not the worst thing, but it is a bad idea to try to do some external change without going through the internal processes. So if there's something hurting you, while you're trying to overcome it, don't be afraid of analyzing it and looking at it and feeling it, instead of escaping it. Pain is a teacher. It is here to teach you something about yourself. Pay attention to it. It is like the shortest way to get rid of it, honestly. Escaping pain numbs it, but it doesn't really remove it, because you're not paying attention to what it is telling you. On the other hand, analyzing it, accepting it, and going with it, seeing where it wants to bring you, that is a sure way to understand pain and leave it behind in the past. So try to find your perfect balance, because I do agree with your efforts in celebrating and trying to stay with a clear-minded focus and trying to overcome pain as soon as possible so you can get your goals. That's a beautiful way of going about life. But it is not so beautiful if you are sacrificing yourself in the process and feeling like shit, basically. Escapism isn't going to help you in that. It's going to make it even worse. Sorry about my phone. Anyway, Leo, I hope this message resonates with you. I wish you the best. If you like the video, you're welcome to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook. I am interested in starting a tarot course, but that is up to you to look it up in my Facebook page, where I will give you more details about it if you're interested. On the other hand, if you want a personal reading, I would love to help you out, and you can find me on my Facebook page or on my email, which is right in the description box below. With that said, I wish you guys the best. I hope you come to terms with yourself, and I hope you can find the right balance between having fun and celebrating life, which is beautiful of you. Keep going. With the wisdom to look within and seeing not what's missing, but your direction. Basically establish your direction, because you are lacking direction right now, or in the future. You will want to move forward, but you're not going to be able to see the chance to do so. And the reason why you don't see the chance is not because it's not there, but because you have to change the way you look at things first. So decide what it is that you want with your life, and you reach that decision by stop trying to avoid pain and looking right at it in the eye. So that's what I wish for you. It is a beautiful chance for you to be one step closer to yourself. So take it. It is a call to action when it comes to mind perceptions. And you can do it. You have to do it. This lesson that went unlearned, it is not going to be ignored forever. And it's going to keep making echoes until you listen to it. For your own good. It is not because life wants to force you to something. If anything, life is teaching you lessons because you think you are less than what you already are. But you'll see that in your own spiritual path. I'm just here to tell you about this precise moment. And in this moment, what I can recommend you is give it a chance for serious contemplation about your needs, your emotional needs, and try to ask yourself why it is that you're feeling confused or stuck or unfulfilled, or why does it seem that you keep losing things. Yeah, anyway, leave in the comments please your thoughts about this reading, if it worked, if it resonated with you. If you didn't, feel free to ignore it and what I said already. Take care, Leo. I wish you the best. Have the best of weeks. See ya.